Are you a woman over 50 and you're struggling with your weight? Well, I have one major tip that's going to help you so much. Tune in. Hey girl, hey. So today I want to talk to you about something that I have been doing on and off for probably most of my life, and that is this weight loss journey. I can remember when I was in high school, I always felt as if I was overweight. Lord knows if I could be that weight now. Am I the only one who would like to be their high school weight? Okay, maybe I don't want to be my high school weight because that was 130. And I'm 5'8", so I'd probably be really, really, really thin. But when I was in high school, I felt huge. Maybe because I was really tall and everyone else was shorter than me. So being a lady of a woman, I should say, 52, things change. They change a lot, right? But I've been on and off, more on than off, I guess you could say. But when I'm on, I'm all the way on. And a lot of things have changed over the years. So I wanted to share with you a secret tip that I do to help keep me focused. And that secret tip is journaling. And not just journaling, but there's various ways to journal. So first I want to talk about the visual journaling, right? I post my workouts a lot. And I think it's because that's what kind of got me started and excited. I remember it was probably back in 2013 or 2014. And I was sitting on the couch, and I love Instagram. And I was scrolling on Instagram, or maybe it was Facebook, one of the two. Anyway, I'm scrolling, and I see this girl on there that I know. Her name is Latanya, and she is working out like a fool. I mean, every day she's on the Stairmaster, on the elliptical, on the treadmill, and she's showing us our numbers, and I'm like, I'm getting mad. Is that crazy? I'm getting mad because she's working out. I'm getting mad because I'm lazy. I'm getting mad because I don't feel like doing the work. Is that the craziest thing in the world, right? So I'm sitting there, and I remember we used to work out together, but then I stopped because I tore my ACL, so I stopped. And I was just like, okay, girl, you can sit here and you can moan and groan on the couch and look at her. She's working out, doing great things, feeling wonderful. Or you can reach out to her, because that's what you have to do in life, right? If you want to do things like other people, you get mentors, you ask for help. So I reached out to her, and I was like, girl, what are you doing? I see you at the gym. And how many calories does it take to lose 1 pound? Because in my mind, I could work out enough to burn the calories because I love to eat. I love to eat, let me tell you. That chocolate cake, that's why I got my chocolate protein right. I don't know if you can see. I bought it chulo. Sorry for the slurp, but there's ice in here, and I don't like the ice on my teeth. But anyway, and because in my mind, I'm going to figure out how many calories it takes to burn a pound, and then I'll just do that, right? So I can eat, work out. And she was like, girl, I have no idea. I don't know how many calories it takes. Just come to the gym with me. And I was like, okay. I wanted her results, so I did what she did, right? So she would go to the gym early in the morning. I think it was like 6 or 5. And I remember that Beyonce CD first came out because I was playing it in the car. Every morning I went, there was like a 30-minute ride to get there. And this particular gym, Fitness Motivators, that was the name. Sharif, he was the one who taught the class. And can I say, they go beast mode. And it wasn't a clean, up-to-do-see type of place. No, this was a hard rug. It was like a little corner office back there. They had some tires. It's just like they just threw weights. They just threw anything that was left over. It was in there. But it was so much heart, so much soul. In the corner, there was this lady. She would make protein shakes in the morning. I'm looking around. Everyone's working hard. And I was like, oh my God, I love the energy. And I brought my girlfriend and my girlfriend Marquita. You hear me talk about her a lot. And I remember she went a couple times and she stopped, and I kept going, and she was like, you're only going because the men are there. I was like, no, maybe a little bit because the men were there, but it felt so good. I got addicted, right? So I would start posting all the time. That's one way how I would journal. I would videotape what I was doing because I figured her video motivated me. My video is going to motivate other people. And guess what? It worked. It motivated other people. Other people started joining me. I lost about 50 pounds. I went from over 200 pounds to 155. 155. I mean, it wasn't the 130 from high school, but the 155 was looking pretty good on you, girl. Let me tell you. I had the nice, long, lean muscles, I call them. But anyway, some days I'd work out in the morning and the evening, and I made sure my circle, the people I was around, I made sure that they worked out as well. So if I didn't feel like working out, because I usually worked out 2 times a day. The morning was a no-brainer. Afternoon, hey, you want to work out? Hey, you want to work out? And I tried different things, whether it was boxing. I never did yoga back then, but I would try different things. And then I remember the same girl, she was like, I wanted to work out more and save money. And she was like, well, maybe you can get a job at the gym, because I'd go to the gym all the time. Stairmaster, that's a goodie. And a secret tip for you with the Stairmaster, if you've ever tried the Stairmaster. I was at the gym, and this girl was like, if you're on the Stairmaster for 1 hour, you would lose 1 pound. Because unfortunately, I'm that person. I look at the scale. I look at the scale every day. I hate to say it, sometimes 2 times a day. I know. Don't do it. Do as I say, not as I do. Do not get on the scale every day. I want you to get on the scale once a week. But anyway, she's like, you get on the Stairmaster for 1 hour, you'll lose 1 pound. I was like, what? Have you ever been on the Stairmaster for 5 minutes, 10 minutes? Imagine an hour. But I did it. I got on the scale. I got on the Stairmaster for an hour, and then I got back on the scale, and it was down 1 pound. Anyway, I'm getting off track. But my point is, you want to surround yourself with people that are doing the things that you want to do, right? So very important. So that was my way of journaling to get it out. I would do videos. And then people started coming, and then I said I wanted to work at the gym so that I could, why did I want to work at the gym? So I think maybe for a free membership, no, I don't know. But anyway, I started working at the gym, and then I started teaching classes, and I absolutely loved it. And I did one-on-one personal training. But before I got my personal training certificate, this part of my message is for anyone out there who has a passion in their heart. I don't care what your passion is. Maybe it's making mugs, maybe it's making bracelets, I don't care. But I was getting certified as a personal trainer, and I put a post on Facebook, and I said, hey, I'm going to be a personal trainer. I'm accepting new clients. Special rates, hit me up. Now, I was not certified yet. So I said, I'm going to charge $25 an hour because, again, I'm new, and I hit this girl up, and she's my first client. I still have pictures of her, Joanna. Joanna is her name. And she was like, how do I know this is going to work? I'm that person. You work with me, I'm going to make it work, okay? As you can tell from all the energy, I'm from Jersey, because as Jersey people, we have lots of energy and soul. But anyway, so I told her once a week, $25 an hour. So that was $100 a week. I was so excited. And I said to myself, okay, T, you got to make sure this works. So I made sure she worked out with me. Not just her workout, but with me. So we would work out 3 times a week. She was going, and she has her before and afters, and she looked great. And again, videotaping her journey. That's what made the journaling for her. So that's one way. Secondly, what I want to show you is this book right here. And I'm going to put the link in the bio. This is a 3-month journal for working out. And I say that, Alexa, stop. Because I noticed I'd work with clients, and I'd say, okay, this week I want you to do these exercises. I want you to eat like this. I want you to do this in the morning. And the next week would come, and they'd just not have it done. They'd write it on a piece of paper. Where's your paper? I don't know. So my girlfriend Renee and I, she helped me construct this book right here. And let me show you how this book works. It's a 3-month book, as I mentioned. And the first section is you're recording your measurements, right? So important. The numbers are the numbers are the numbers. MyFitnessPal is a thing that we're working with now. I haven't logged on yet, but I will. But you got to know what you're eating, right? And on here, as you can see, you put all your weight, your measurements, all that stuff, and you do this every week for the month, right? And then this is the main page. Every day, it's the same page. So right here, you have your morning and evening rituals. Morning and evening rituals are so important. You can create the kind whatever you want, but what I have here, silence, pray, meditation, I am statements, movement and exercise, gratitude journal, read and listen to some type of personal development. Those are some morning rituals, and you just put a check mark every time you do it. Then you have your evening rituals, 30-minute unwind routine. And that's just something to get you ready for bed, whether you're stretching or breathing, whatever it is that's gonna make you feel good. Plan your next day. So important, right? We don't like wasting time. And planning your next day means planning your workout clothes too. Planning your workout. What are you gonna do? I remember back in the day, I would actually sleep in my workout clothes because I knew in the morning I'd be like rushing. So that's another tip there. Silence, prayer, meditation, gratitude journal, read and listen to personal development. That's the morning and evening. And then you have your nutritional diary right here where you can write down what you eat. And then down here, your exercise, and then some extra bonus tips. Let me tell you the extra bonus tips. Be sure to have a 12 to 15 hour window between the last meal of the day and the first meal the next day. So important. Drink a gallon of water. Walk, run a minimum of 1 mile a day. To maintain your weight, exercise 3 times a week, and to lose weight, exercise 5 to 6 times per week. That's most days of the week. And then you have the other side where you can put your thoughts for the day, right? Journaling, so important. And then it's the next day. So this journal right here, you can click the link in the bio, get it off of Amazon. It is so good. It's a 3-month supply. And I always say, anyone that I work with, you know, it's a 3-month commitment. By the way, if you're watching this, and you could be in Africa, you can be in California, I take virtual clients. I'm actually accepting 3 more personal training clients to take you from where you are to where you want to go. And it's going to be consisting of the nutrition, because nutrition, 80% of the way you look is by what you're eating. If you're eating crap, guess what? You're probably gonna look, no, I'm joking. You're not gonna look like crap, you're gonna feel like crap, right? So 80% is by what you're eating, 10% is your genes, the way your family is made up. If your family has big thighs and big belly and big butt, guess what? You're gonna have that as well. And the other 10% is exercise. I used to think I could exercise and get rid of the weight, not gonna happen. And then you could also like do the nutrition part and not exercise, but then you're gonna be all flabby and not have any cool muscles or toned skin or, you know, anything like that. So I do all of those things. Not only do I do the exercise and the nutrition, but the mindfulness, right? That's why Elevate 360 gives you everything, your mind, your body, your soul. That's my tip of information for you today. Journal. And then lastly, I have this journal that I recently put together, and this is just blank pages, because sometimes for me, I need a safe space. I need a place where I can let my voice out, because I can't get the words out of my mouth, so I just kind of get it on the paper. So I want to invite you to either purchase this journal, you got to DM me for this one, or this journal to get you on your fitness journey. All right, crew, I'm so grateful for you to be here. If you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel yet, do me a favor, go down to the bottom, click that subscribe button, share it out with your friends, and join our community. We have our online community, Shooting Stars Collective. We have our Monday night accountability meetings to keep you focused. We have fitness classes throughout the week, all days of the week. We have our running club. We have our water bottle challenge. We have all sorts of stuff, and info for the retreats coming up soon. All right, guys, thank you so much for your time. Peace and a bottle of hair grease. Bye.